Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. So in today's video we are going to be talking about Bartomeu and him resigning from FC Barcelona. I do want to go into further detail about the whole outcome of Bartomeu leaving FC Barcelona because this is a very historical moment for the club, for FC Barcelona, for the players, for the fans, for the people that are working in Barcelona. This is a big moment for everybody because this was a moment that we have been wanting to see for so long, and Bartomeu has finally made it official. He said here in the announcement, "I appear to announce my resignation and that of my board of directors. I recognize that rebuilding the team should have been done a year ago. I hope that time will highlight the assets of the last 10 years, such as the 22 titles that was won by the football team." So it is official. Bartomeu will not be a Barcelona president no more. But the main reason, right, why I want to make this video is because the biggest question now is, what is going to be the future for Ronald Koeman and Lionel Messi? Because these are two people within the club where their future is in the air, and there is so many what ifs right now. Now that Bartomeu is gone, there are so many of what could happen if this happens. If this happens, what's going to happen next? And so starting with Ronald Koeman, we already know that when a new president does come to Barcelona, they do want to bring in their new desired coach. So for example, we have Laporta who wants to bring in Pep Guardiola, and then we also have Victor Font who wants to bring in Xavi Hernandez. But what if Ronald Koeman does well? What if, for example, Ronald Koeman won La Liga, a UCL, and we do very well in the Copa? What if we are in that situation? And Koeman himself does know the huge task he does have in front of him. He knows that this job is actually one of the hardest jobs any coach could take. And he did say this in the pre-match press conference for the Juventus versus Barcelona match. He said this: "I have a difficult job in front of me. I ask for calm, time, and for your patience. We are trying to transform this team." But here's the thing: whoever does come and becomes the president of Barcelona, they are going to be evaluating Koeman's work. And I do believe that if Koeman's work, if the results of this season do fall in the area between underwhelming and just being very decent, then Koeman is going to be out. And it is going to be very tough for Ronald Koeman to achieve such status with FC Barcelona. Because at the moment, for Barcelona, not even a decent job can get you a guaranteed job in Barcelona. Especially when a new president does come in, they do want to make a big statement. They want to say, no, that's not good enough. I want a better coach. I want better results because this is what I want my Barcelona to look like. So any of these presidents that we might see are going to be very obedient on their project, and that is what's going to make it very tough for Ronald Koeman. But obviously, if Ronald Koeman does an amazing job and we win the treble and Barcelona plays extremely well, then he's going to stay. But to achieve that area, it is going to be very tough, and Koeman has admitted that in the pre-match press conference. And now that we have the match between Juventus and Barcelona coming within these next 15 to 16 hours, we know for a fact there is tension starting to be built between Koeman and his job, because Koeman has to deliver. Because whatever did happen between Barcelona and Madrid and how Barcelona lost 3-1, those are the type of games that are going to make you lose your job. Those are the type of games where Victor Font or Laporta or whoever is going to come in is going to say, yeah, that is not good enough for Barcelona. We need a different change. And I do want to address one question, right? Many have asked, what is going to happen within these next 40 to 90 days? So within these next 40 to 90 days, elections do need to be held. And within these 40 to 90 days, we do have a temporary president named Carlos Tusquets. According to Alfredo Martinez, he has stated that Carlos Tusquets will be the new Barcelona president until the presidency elections. So for example, if Victor Font or Laporta do win, that is when Carlos is going to be taking that step aside and bringing the new president. He is only temporary. But let me tell you, even though Laporta or Font are not even close in this whole voting process, you better bet that they are both looking at Ronald Koeman at the moment and seeing what can this man bring to FC Barcelona. But now I do want to take this to a different lane. And so I do want to add more emphasis on Victor Font and the transfers. This has something to do with Ronald Koeman. Starting with Victor Font, there is one very important thing that we do need to know about this man. He has stated multiple times that if he wins the elections and he becomes the next president, he has stated that he is going to give the responsibility to Xavi Hernandez on what he wants to do with Ronald Koeman. Victor Font is not going to be touching any of those things. If Victor Font has an opinion about Ronald Koeman, it is not going to be up to to him to decide if Ronald Koeman should leave or not. It is going to be up to Xavi Hernandez if Koeman does have a place within Barcelona. Victor Font has also said that he can be very flexible and say that Koeman can still have a position in Barcelona and maybe have a joint coaching project between Xavi Hernandez and Ronald Koeman. And now I do want to talk about the transfers. This is where it gets very interesting, right? Because I think that if Koeman wants to bring in either Depay or Wijnaldum, when a new president does come in, I feel like that is where the complicated negotiations do come into place, because the president can easily tell Koeman and say, wait a minute, I know that you want Wijnaldum and Depay and you want all of these players, but we don't even know if we want you here within these next 6 months. And it would make no sense to bring in the players that you want and then have you leave by June 2021. Then we're going to ask, why did we bring Depay and Wijnaldum here in the first place? This is not what our project is supposed to look like. And so you see how it does get very complicated, right? And it's really going to go down to 3 solutions. It is either the president is going to give the transfers to Koeman. The second solution could be that either Laporta or Font can say, we're not going to give you any transfers because we don't even know if your job is going to be guaranteed or not. We do not want to waste any money. The third solution could be that it could be a straight loan. It could be that Depay comes to Barcelona on a loan, or Wijnaldum does come to Barcelona on a loan, or whoever Koeman does desire to bring into Barcelona in order for him to fix his squad the way that he does want it to be fixed. But one thing is for sure, and this is going to be the final verdict of Koeman's future with FC Barcelona. Koeman's faith is really going to rely on the 2020-2021 season. If he does not do well, or he just becomes very decent in this season, Koeman will lose his job. If Koeman brings extraordinary results, Koeman will stay at Barcelona and he will be readjusted into a different role. And so now I do want to move on to Lionel Messi. Now, when we do speak about Lionel Messi, we already know one thing that is very, very clear. The fact that Bartomeu left FC Barcelona will only do good to Lionel Messi. This is a massive victory for this player. This is something that Messi has been wanting to see for so long, and I believe that this is the reason why we have seen Messi react in this way on the field and off the field. And you can just tell Messi literally doesn't have to say anything. I mean, he did have that interview, but Messi literally does not have to say anything because his body language does say everything we do need to know. And that is that Messi did not want to be at Barcelona and he felt like he was being held hostage. But now that Bartomeu has resigned from Barcelona, it is a victory from Lionel Messi and for all of FC Barcelona. And the fact that we went to having Messi telling Barcelona that he wants to leave, and then to Messi deciding that he's going to be held hostage within Barcelona, to go into Bartomeu facing the vote of no confidence, and then lastly for Bartomeu to resign from Barcelona, this whole story is really telling us that the people of Barcelona do want to back Lionel Messi, and Messi does feel that. And that is also going to greatly help Lionel Messi on not finding happiness within this club. He has stated in the interview that was taken about a month or 2 months ago, and he has said that he no longer finds happiness within FC Barcelona. But now seeing that the club has responded, the people of Barcelona has responded to this whole thing, Messi does feel backed from this club. And I know that there is a sense of unity between the people and Lionel Messi. But here's what I do think is going to go on. I think that whoever does come in and becomes the next president of Barcelona, they are going to be working on trying to keep Lionel Messi, regardless of how Messi does feel about the situation. So whoever does come in, they're going to say, yes, we know that Bartomeu did leave. We know this is exactly what you wanted, but I also do want to give you this. This is the type of sporting project we are going to be laying out for these next 6 to 7 years. Do you want to participate within our sporting project? Yes or no? And so for those of you guys who are asking, is Messi going to go to Manchester City? It looks very unlikely that this is going to happen, because going into these next 18 to 24 months, we are going to start and see the legends of FC Barcelona officially come back. So the likes of Puyol, Xavi Hernandez, maybe Iniesta, maybe Victor Valdez, they are all eventually going to come back to this brand new Barcelona era. And if Messi does see that, seeing that the people of Barcelona do back him, and seeing that the legends and current teammates of Lionel Messi do come back and help Barcelona from the back end, Messi is going to want to represent this badge again. But here's going to be the final verdict for Lionel Messi. It is going to come down to 2 things, and Marcelo Bechler did say the best. Number 1, Messi wants to see a brand new president because he was currently not happy with Bartomeu. Bartomeu and Messi did not even speak since June 20th. And the other thing that he does want to see is his team just playing well. It is very simple. A new president and his team playing extremely well, which is going to lead to the other question. How are the players going to react now that we are seeing a brand new Barcelona being taken place? Is this going to bring new life towards these players? And that, my friends, is the biggest questions. How are the players going to react? So that'll be it for today's Barcelona daily news. Again, there's a lot of what ifs if this does happen, or if this happens, could this happen? Those are the type of questions we are going to be seeing within these next 3 to 4 months. Everything is very 50-50. We don't even know who's going to be running for presidency, but all of these questions are going to be answered very, very soon. But right now, what we can say is this: we have taken the first step towards building a brand new Barcelona, and I am very happy to see this. I cannot wait to see how this club does respond as a whole, but there are going to be very, very exciting times coming ahead for this club. Again, I do want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.